Hello all, Dswank here, and due to some hectic family things, I'm sorry things are being postponed, um, but I figured today I would show off the Sisyphus for those that saw the ending of my series last week on Thursday. This is the ship that we escaped with. There's a lot of things on it, a lot of showing details, some cool stuff that I figured I'd show off since the ship has been shown. They'll probably get shown off again when the next season runs around. Should add a caveat with the next season. I am in the process of writing next season. I'm aiming for roughly 10 or so episodes a season. I'm about halfway through writing out ideas. And I'm hoping each episode is between 15 and 30 minutes. I'd like to try and keep them 15 to 20, just for brevity's sake. But I figured we'd show off the Sisyphus, since this is the ship we're in, and that is my astronaut up there. You can see that blue figure up on the ship that's kind of moving around. That's me. So that gives you kind of a scale of the ship. But let's jump back to my astronaut. Thank you. And let's take a look around the outside first. When building this, I was going for something very industrialized, very modular, and kind of definitely a freighter look. And I feel like I did that fairly well. We have a lot of solar panels for long distance runs for energy. You've got a lot of communication gear, because the idea is that a vessel like this would, since it's long distance deep transport, that it would function as a relay point as well for any broadcasts that it'd pick up. It'd pick things up and rebroadcast them. Also, you have a lot of antennas and stuff, because you want to be able to, one, broadcast, and two, pick up any distress information. So, covered in antennas. We have the name of the ship, unfortunately, is kind of hidden by the antennas. The Sisyphus. We have the bridge up here that very much reminds me of kind of a semi-trailer cab. Semi-cab. Or lorry cab, or whatever you want to call them. We have Darth Biomech's antenna up here. And we don't have very much in the way of vertical thruster here. And for some reason, I feel like I'm missing something with this. Like, these should be painted black. But, because I originally intended that to be a heat sink. Now, on the sides, you have, of course, your solar panels. You have a little bit of horizontal thrust, not much. And down here, you have some downward thrust. Actually, more downward thrust than you have upward thrust. We have some oxygen generators buried in here. And we have all the gyros. And if I was actually building a good combat ship for space engineers, I don't think I'd put the gyros there, but this is not a combat ship. And we're using Infinity's storage modules for the modular freighter bits. These tanks here, these small, they're not spheres, obloid tanks, and these spherical tanks here are all from various Infrared cargo packs. Then at the back, we've got hydrogen thrusters. You've got a few hydrogen, you've got hydrogen tanks. You've got this industrial-looking hydrogen generator farm here. I don't think they're all connected. I think there's only a few of them that are actually connected, or they might be horizontally connected. I believe they are connected at the base this way. You've got these mounts here for, I believe in the series, I've got Gatling gun here, Gatling gun on the back, and Gatling gun on the chin. So, there is kind of a rundown on the exterior. Let's go ahead and go inside. We've got airlocks and the main corridor. And I love the look of this corridor. And the blocks are done with Hammerman's interior blocks, which are nice. I love the look of it. And we've got a ladder. So if you lost gravity, you could worm your way over, grab the ladder, and be able to travel up and down the hallway. Now, I'm going to start on the bridge and work my way back to engineering. So, here's the bridge. And honestly, I'm missing some LCDs, but I think we were missing them in the episode as well. There should have been an LCD there, an LCD there, and an LCD there, but oh well. These are storage tanks. They're just here for decoration. This port strut is from one of the aerodynamics mods. We've got catwalks, and I believe these are UHOs. And we've got Colt's command. At the time I built this, we did not have access to Spacebar's wonderful stuff. And then we have the pipes and things for decoration up above. And we have MA's lasers, this gimbal that makes a wonderful decoration piece and control head for AI. And then I have that because it kind of feeds in. Now down here we have kind of the bridge computer room. These they look kind of like data sinks. Hard drives, giant hard drives, things like that. Computer access, piping for cooling systems, all that sort of stuff. Back here, we have a airlock to the outside of the ship with a ladder to get back up. A ladder to get back up. And so we have the seats here. We have the captain's chair, which is hanging in one of Sage's. And then back here, and you're not installed yet, we have the data room, the science officer's suite. So we go back up. Let's hit medical. We've got medbay there, we've got piping, we've got Spacebar's armored conveyors because they look so nice. I think this is Adelaide's medbay bits here. We've got cryopods, Adelaide's medbay bits, same here as well. So, and I believe this is I can't remember his name. Ekester's lights. And we have this. And we have this. They open and close. I like that. Alright. So, medical is actually fairly simple, and I have a lot of mods in this world. I have the captain's quarters. I have shower, bathroom, air vents, storage, bed, desk, sofa. I love this looking sofa, storage, armory, gun stuff, LCD screen, plants, and again, windows that open and close. I'm not going to highlight that, but every thing along the hull of the ship, the windows open and close. Alright, so we go down here. And this would be the shop room. I love the look of this. This just looks like an engine to me. Unfortunately, this is old Shao's stuff, and I love the way it looks, but Shao has disappeared from modding, so gonna have to find something story-wise where we upgrade these. Alright, back here is the AI suite. Yep. We've got Biomech's AI core, more computer stuff all around, and we've got the nanite back here doing its thing, and Sam lives in here. This is Sam's room. Sam is doing his thing. Or her thing. Its thing. Alright, now we're midsection airlocks that go outside on both sides. And we're down to the mess hall and the crew lounge. Mess hall. This was built initially before the upgrade, or the DLC, I should say. And I like this mess. You've got a lot of refrigerators here. You've got an actual mess here that you can do prep work at. But the tables stand out as something worth having. I like the table. I just wish there was a natural-looking block that we could put in the middle of this that was flat and made it better. Like, maybe if there was a modder out there that could mod and make, I don't know, make the blocks that the DLC is missing. A DLC completion mod. Alright, back here, we have the crew lounge. And I believe nothing really has changed in this one. It's just the lounge. And did I have a switch here for opening and closing the door other than that? No. Alright. Back here we have the crew quarters, we have the hobo and the janitor's quarters. They're pretty much mirrored. We have storage, airsuit, locker, bed, desk, greenery, some seats, and back here we have restroom, toiletries, stuff like that. And it's pretty much the same in the janitor's quarters. Aft end airlocks. Same over here. Open this door. There's our jump drives. Back through there. That looks cool to me. This window. All the others are kind of meh. But that first one looked really cool to me. Here it looks like just a giant battery. But we've got connector ports, air vents, storage, piping, very industrial look. Originally I had the elevator mod here, but it doesn't play well multiplayer. And I had a subgrid that was a fan with a light on it that went here, but it's not here now, so oh well. We've got the engine area. We've got several reactors back here that look old, used, caution radioactive. We've got small reactors and they're pseudo piped into things, and they're also actually piped into things, but I like the round tubes for decoration. We've got the capacitors there, capacitors up there. We've got the old Scythians shield mods here. We've got our blueprint of the ship. It's upset for some reason, I don't know why. Oh, I deleted some blocks earlier because of reasons. We've got some reactors back here for power. But yeah, this is the Sisyphus. There's some other lore for the ship that I don't feel bad giving it away because it's not a big issue. It's kind of like knowing that the Enterprise D is a Galaxy class. The Sisyphus is a Percheron class freighter, modular freighter. Percheron class medium freighter. It's a medium modular freighter. A lot of alliteration there. But yeah, I like it. I've enjoyed building it. It's a beautiful ship. It's got some really good industrial looks to it. I'm looking forward to continuing our story using the Sisyphus and doing stories with it. I guess the one thing I haven't added or mentioned is our little tick riding back here, which is in essence a tug, because most of these things would disconnect and be docked to other ships. Well, they would disconnect for being dropped off for resources. Everything, all these long ones, these cargo containers would be disconnected from the ship here and carried off and then attached to other vehicles or vessels. But, I mean, space engineers, you can't really do that. Percheron, medium freighter. Did I have a number on there? I don't know if... I think I had a number on it on the other ship, but I'm not sure. So, there's the Sisyphus in all her glory. I hope you've enjoyed this look at the ship, and I hope you're looking forward to our adventures in the future with her, and I will see you next time. Until then, Bye-bye.